We're going to take a look at the Twomley house and just see what this looks like on the inside. So I'm going to take you on a quick tour. It's a nice carport here. You can see that there was a lot of landscaping done. A lot of sun here at the moment. It's the late afternoon, but beautiful landscaping. Take you on this little path here so you can see how pretty it is. And this just leads us into the front door. Gonna get out of the sun here. You can see here the walkway in and the canopy. It's a beautiful neighborhood. Anyway, so this is the front entrance to the Twomley house. And as you can see, we've made this into kind of a small museum of local art and design. See if we're gonna get some views here without getting too bright here. That's the living room area. So I'm gonna get around and look from this side, away from the sun. Very contrasty right now, so maybe it's a little difficult to see. But a beautiful house. You can see we have a lot of beautiful things like this explosion vase from Jeremy Alden. We have some beautiful Pablo Pardo lamps, and Alicia Blue Johnson did a lot of the art curation, most of it in fact. And just a lot of beautiful furniture pieces. We have a vintage Danish leather chair. It's gorgeous, and we have some fun artwork here on the walls. This is the dining area. You can see this just open view from the windows. Have just a lot of beautiful works in here. We have Altura and some crafted system floor rugs, and you can see we have some Pablo Pardo lighting. And there on the walls we have this Esque Studios Borealis. It's really cool amber glass. Also you can see some Heidi Schwegler work. It's called Choking Hazard. Beautiful. I'm going to take you into some of the bedrooms here, and you could contemplate it. So you can see what a beautiful little bedroom we have. It's also some Pablo Pardo work. It's a Cortina lamp. And very beautiful artworks. Some works by Meredith Dittmar. Very cool. And then we have some of that owl, predator owl light from Esque there too. A really beautiful bedroom. See this gorgeous bathroom that they did. It's in limestone. Some work by Ryan Bubinus. Some pretty work. Show you a cool little feature here that the stone guy did. He did these custom vents out of stone that are just gorgeous. Really nice. Alright, let's go in. Oh yeah, T-Lag has some really cool pill holders that we mounted on the wall there. And this is the teenager's room. So we got a cool little room with some paintings by Karen Baumgartner. Nice beautiful quilts. You see we have some playful Pablo Pardo lamps. It's really cool. It's called a tube top. It's really nice. And then we have some handmade puzzles from Nicholas Michaels. Cool friend of mine. He puts the capitals of each of the countries on the backs of these, and then he hand paints them. They're pretty cool. Really beautiful. Alright, we're going to walk into my favorite room. And this is the master bedroom. Try to give you a good general view of it. So the room kind of started out with the design of the Gabbé, which is a beautiful piece that Mr. Tufankian brought from Persia about a month ago. It's a one-of-a-kind folk art piece. It reminds me of kind of Joseph Albers or Mark Rothko. And we have a beautiful bed in here by Maid Studios. It's really gorgeous. And we have a lot of beautiful artwork. We have Samantha walls hooked. This just gorgeous large piece. Sits opposite the bed. Just beautiful. Some more of Ryan Bubbiness on the walls here. And we have these really gorgeous works by Terry Boswick, who is an artist, furniture designer, does many things. He started his career in fine arts, and he does more like sculptural furniture, and some of these pieces are non-functional like this one, as you can tell. We're going to take a quick look at the bathroom here. So there's just a tiny bit to be finished still. Let's see what you guys think. Very nice and bright bathroom. It's gorgeous. Nice skylight. Beautiful cabinets too. All right. That's the living room again, of course. Actually, I'm going to come out here and take a look at a few more of these things here. This is Will Ullman's candelabra, and that's machined aluminum. They're just beautiful. And then we'll look here at Terry Bostwick's piece, his black foyer table. And on top of that is this piece called Onto by Scott Schroeder. Just a beautiful glass piece. Yep. And just so that you know, this beautiful black finish, this is rubbed graphite. So it's a rubbed graphite finish, and Terry Bostwick also veneers these and then very carefully by hand draws some of the details of the grain. So that's kind of very beautiful elaboration, and then of course seals it. Also here, this table was made for the show. It's from Altura Furniture. It's a very beautiful table called the Nexus Round Table. Very beautiful table. And then of course we have the Crafted Systems rug. And over here we have the kitchen, which I assisted in designing. So I gave some drawings to the craftsman and kind of interpreted, and also the owner had some ideas for what she wanted to do. So, very beautiful. Has a Bosch stove and dishwasher. Really nice. And of course here we've got some beautiful spike bowls by Leah Noblette. They're hard to hold because they're so spiky. The bathroom cabinets in the kitchen here are Western walnut and no edge taping. So it's got this kind of beautiful contrast detail. It's in birch. So that's what gives it that kind of look, which is just lovely. Alright, we're going to go out here. I'm going to check this out here. This is the deck area. My gosh, it's so bright. This is the deck area, so it's a very beautiful, large, entertaining deck. You could, quite a few people out here. You'll notice these gorgeous bullet planners, and these are made by Marty Kilmer of Space Design. They're just gorgeous. Really beautiful. She's just obsessed and loves to make these, so she made some of these for the show. I'll show you the other one here. It's just gorgeous. Let's get a little closer to it so we could see. Really beautiful. You'll see here in the garden we have some large-scale sculpture, and we have little seating benches by Fix that they've started to recently make and market. People really enjoyed having those in the show. That looks nice and bright. I'm going to take you and walk around to the front of the house so you could see it. Some great views out over the valley there. It's hard to see in the camera here, but that's the front of the house. So it sits over street level and it's a corner property. Very beautiful. So the living room has quite a spectacular view and tons of natural light pours in. I'm going to go down and take a look downstairs. Down below at the house. Come down here, we're just underneath the deck, obviously, and when we had the party here, we had these beautiful lights. They're from Pigeon Toe Ceramics. They're just gorgeous. So that illuminated the party a little bit. That was so fun to have these really gorgeous ceramic pieces. So this is the garden, and there was some re-landscaping done, obviously. It's beautiful. Now you can see the house up above there. Really pretty. I'm going to walk into the house and show you the area below. We made this into a family den. This is my mom. I'm just walking around and showing the house.
When you're done, I have a couple of...
Oh, well. And so we made this into a den. And down here we used the Danish vintage pieces that we got from Jana's home. Really beautiful. Everyone really has loved them. Very comfortable and extremely light. Some more of the puzzle pieces, some work by Jason Hernandez, and some more of these beautiful terrariums that Space Design does. So some friends of mine from RISD, these guys are called Grain, and it's called the Appropriated Bench, and it's basically clamps with a piece of found wood. And we have some beautiful photographs by Brian Wolf that we have here hung on the walls. We have some other works of his in the gallery. And you can see also here some beautiful Pablo Pardo lighting. It's a gorgeous piece. Over here we have some really nice furniture from Altura. It's a great dresser called the Holman dresser. Has these really beautiful push drawers that are really gorgeous.